Well, that came as no surprise, because we've been telling the relevant authority about it for years and years. We've never sent divers down, but the way we knew is every time there was fireworks display, our anglers would go on the pier, myself included, and we would retrieve yards upon meters and meters of the old fuse wire, because everything got thrown in the sea. And we kept telling the environment, look, this is happening, and nothing's ever been done. And now, thanks to Nautilus divers who've gone down, they've come up with a solid proof of what we've been telling them for years. It's about time something got done.
And what would you like to see happen from this point on?
Well, tell you, it's very simple. Earlier this year, myself and other members of the Federation, we had a meeting with 3 ministers at the same time. We discussed that. As it happens, coincidentally, the day before the last elections, the Environment Minister and the head of the Environment Department, finally, after a year and a half of wanting, they came and visited Detached Mole. They saw all the pallets of sand from last year's fireworks, and not only that, they hadn't been cleaned up. The whole pier, well, all the center of the pier was full of broken sandbags, sand scattered everywhere, right? We brought that up at the meeting, and we said, look, this is happening. And the reason it's happening is very simple. It's very easy from an office to organize a company or contractor to go and clean. But if there's no supervision from any relevant department, what do the contractors do? Take the easy way out and do what we've been telling them they've been doing, but this time we got solid proof that they have been doing it, dumping it in the sea. It's the easy way out.
So when you saw the footage that was taken from the Nautilus project and they had their divers, are you able to do any sort of similar reconnaissance, of being able to send divers in there to look for yourselves?
The thing is, we are anglers. We don't really have divers. And in the past, I mean, we didn't need divers. We had to prove ourselves. Like I said, we used to throw our lines in and they would get tangled up with all the wires and bring it up. And we knew that wire was, you know, the wick that they used, because the thing is, nowadays probably the fireworks are sort of let off in a more modernized technological way. But years back, which shows how many years we've been telling them, they used to use that fuse wire. And even then, after they cleaned up, it was going in the sea. But the problem is there is no supervision when that happens. The contractors go there and dump it in the sea year after year. And luckily, and very thankful to the Nautilus divers, they've come up with solid proof. Now they go and say, oh, we are investigating it. We've been telling them for years, we do have to investigate. I mean, the solution is quite simple. If you're going to get a contractor to tidy up the mole, have somebody from some relevant department there to make sure that nothing is dumped in the sea, which has been happening all along.